Hello, friends. I just want to bring your attention to the civilization as a whole, how it was getting squeezed and how it was slowly fighting for its survival. This ancient civilization was now beginning to feel the abuse. Many large pockets were now held by invaders who had come from the outside. They interfered with every aspect and fabric of the civilization. They changed the rules, they changed the laws, the revenue laws, land laws, taxation laws, and forcing conversions. This brought immense pressure upon the people of the land. The fight back intensified. And while talking of these sacrifices, we must also mention another name who is actually whom we should honor as Mother India. That is Mata Gujri Devi. The story of Gujar Kaur, or Mata Gujri as she is known, is the story of a remarkable woman, unparalleled in the history of any civilization. She was the grand daughter in law of the fifth Guru of the Sikhs, Guru Arjun Dev, and she was the daughter in law of the sixth Guru, Guru Har Gobind Singh. She was the wife of the ninth Guru, Guru Teg Bahadur, and the mother of the tenth Guru, Guru Gobind Singh. She was married into a family where the grand patriarch, the fifth Guru, Guru Arjan Dev, was martyred. Her husband, Guru Teg Bahadur, the ninth Guru, was also martyred. Her son, Guru Gobind Singh, was also martyred. Her four grandsons, aged 6, 9, 14, and 18, were all martyred till she herself achieved martyrdom. On the day her two little grandsons were bricked alive. She had lived through it all, not like a victim, but like one who was very much part of all that history. Guru Arjan Dev was captured by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, who insisted on him being converted. On his refusal, he was put to immense torture for 5 days. He was made to sit in boiling water or sit on a frying pan whilst hot sand was thrown on him. With blisters all over his body, on the fifth day, he was taken to the Ravi River for a bath. They thought the blisters on his body would make the cold waters of the Ravi River unbearable. But as he moved into the river, in the presence of thousands who were watching, Guru Arjan Dev simply vanished and his body could not be found again. After the martyrdom of this Guru, his son, Guru Har Gobind Singh, became the sixth Guru. Guru Har Gobind Singh was the father in law of Mata Gujri. After the death of Guru Har Gobind Singh, his son, husband of Mata Gujri, Guru Teg Bahadur, was the favorite to become the next Guru. But then they decided that he should move to the east while someone else was appointed the Guru, just in order that the spotlight be moved away from Guru Teg Bahadur. During this period, Mata Gujri was the force behind the seventh and the eighth Gurus, till Guru Teg Bahadur finally took over as the ninth Guru. Guru Teg Bahadur had already fought many battles against the Mughals. By now it was Aurangzeb who was the Mughal emperor. A large body of Kashmiri Pandits approached Guru Teg Bahadur and expressed their pitiable plight to him, wherein they were all being forced to convert. The Guru suggested that they tell the emperor that they will convert only if he was able to convert their Guru. Thus, it was only a matter of time before he was summoned to Delhi. As a hallmark of Indian womanhood, Mata Gujri bravely sent away her husband, who she knew was going definitely to embrace death. In Delhi, Guru Teg Bahadur was once again put to immense torture in order to convert, but he refused. Finally, he was beheaded, and the place is called Sisganj today in Delhi. His followers surreptitiously managed to retrieve his head and his body. The one who could retrieve his body took it to his village in Rakabganj, where he put the body in his own house and set it alight in order to give it a decent cremation. He did this just so that the Mughal officers do not become suspicious and do not get to know. During all this ordeal, Mata Gujri and Guru Teg Bahadur's son, Guru Gobind Singh, was barely 9 years old. But Mata Gujri inspired him to become the next Guru, and he took on the battles against the Mughals and their oppression. Guru Gobind Singh was martyred during his battles along with his two elder sons, aged 14 and 18. Mata Gujri, along with her two little grandsons, was taken prisoner and brought to Sarhind, where they were kept in an isolated tower in the cold of winter. The two little grandsons, aged 6 and 9, were taken to the court and asked to convert in return for clemency and a luxurious life. But the two little boys refused. Their greatest inspiration was their grandmother, who instilled in them the values of this land to the sacrifices of all their ancestors. These two little sons of Guru Gobind Singh were then buried alive and attained martyrdom. On hearing of this news, Mata Gujri's soul left her body and she attained martyrdom. This heinous act was carried out by the governor of Aurangzeb, Wazir Khan. Wazir Khan was later killed by Banda Bahadur, and thus this martyrdom was finally avenged. In order to give them a decent funeral, the bodies of the two little boys and Mata Gujri was negotiated and recovered by a Hindu businessman who paid in gold coins spread on the land where they were to be cremated. This businessman and his family got bankrupted for several generations after that, and their stories remain unsung to this day. Thus ended the story of this remarkable woman, Mata Gujri, whom we can rightfully call as Mother India. I would urge upon the people of this land to declare the day of her birth as the official Women's Day in the country. One illustrious name that can never be forgotten in this saga is that of Banda Bhairagi. Banda Bhairagi started life as an ascetic, but a chance meeting with Guru Gobind Singh Ji changed everything. The two souls were destined to meet and recognized each other instantly. Banda Bairagi became Banda Singh Bahadur. He raised an army of Sikhs and engaged in a series of battles with the Mughals. The Battle of Sonipat, the Battle of Samana, the Battle of Sadhaura, and most importantly, the Battle of Chappar Chiri. And I would urge you all to go read about them in detail because there is so much of sacrifice, so much of valor, so much of bravery and courage and indomitable spirit to save the civilization. And most of these battles he was successful. He became such a scare for the Mughal emperor that you cannot imagine. Chappar Chiri is named after a village about 20 kilometers from Sarhind, where the battle was fought. The Mughals were armed with artillery, well equipped cavalry, and large infantry, whereas the Sikhs had cavalry and infantry but no artillery. In the battle, the Sikhs gave a crushing blow to the Mughal Empire. Wazir Khan, towards the end of the battle, was located and killed. He was killed by Bhai Fateh Singh. Khan's Hindu Diwan, Suchananda, was also killed. And thus, the breaking alive of the two young sons of Guru Gobind Singh Ji was finally avenged. The battle was fought on the 12th of May 1710. And after handing out this crushing defeat to the Mughals, the Sikhs, for the first time, established their Raj in Punjab. He abolished the zamindari system of land prevailing under the Mughals and declared the actual cultivators as the owners of the land. Thus, he established the peasant proprietorship and won the support of the overwhelming majority of the population. The reversal of previous customs was striking and complete. The Mughals were terrified of Banda Bahadur. The then Mughal Emperor Farrukh Siyar regrouped, and in 1715 he once again set out to capture Banda Bahadur. He gave orders to his army for everyone to shave their beards because he was worried if there were any Sikh spies among them. After a series of battles, Banda Singh, with about 4,000 men, were subjected to the most stringent siege at the village of Gurdas Nangal, which is about 6 kilometers from Gurdaspur in Punjab. And this siege carried on for 8 months. Towards the end of 1715, the remaining defenders were running out of ammunition and food. And when the Mughal forces stormed the fortress, the Sikh soldiers were so emaciated that they even put to death people who were starving and dying, and Banda Singh was taken prisoner. Banda Singh was bound in chains, locked in a cage, and taken to Delhi. The rest of the Sikhs, around 740, were taken along with him to Delhi. Along with them, 700 cartloads of dead bodies were also carried in order to show to the people of Delhi what they would do to dissenters. The Sikhs were then asked to surrender and convert, which they refused. And every day, 100 Sikhs would be brought out and slaughtered, but they would not relent. Banda Singh was also put to inhuman torture. He was asked to kill his own 4-year-old son, which he refused. They then killed his son and stuffed his heart in his mouth. They skinned him alive, they cut his limbs, and they put him to death. Thus ended one of the greatest sacrifices in human history ever, never to be forgotten by the people of the land. The legacy of Banda Bahadur will live on forever in the memory of this civilization. Such has been his sacrifice. These were the sacrifices that were done to preserve our culture, to preserve our heritage, to preserve our value systems. And then we, of course, have come under pressure, and today we have been subjected to a lot more. But this story just doesn't end here yet. These are the sacrifices that have been done, whose blood runs in our veins today. And we are needed to carry forward this torch. Why would they do such sacrifices if it was not something that was so valuable and so precious? It's not just because it is ours. It's because there is the essence of humanity in these value systems that they did not want to let go.
कर चले हम फिदा जानो तन साथियों अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों.
Thank you for listening to me, friends. Till we meet again.